Hello. As we can all see, recent events in the news has caused issues that have been buried down to raise back up.
The recent events in America contribute to the idea that our country is in need of change and healing.
In these trying times of our world, it is important for people to understand this isn't a fight of black versus white. This is a fight against systematic racism that has taken the lives of innocent black men, women, and children.
Understand that there is an unwritten consequence for being black in America.
Stereotypes are destroying this country.
Countless amounts of my people have been killed just for the color of their skin.
In order to incite change, we must be comfortable around those who are different from us.
Being black is not a crime.
Pain, frustration, and anger are some of the emotions I feel about this topic. Now, there are ways to change the system, but to change the system, we must all do our part.
Black and white people have to come together to make their voices heard and to show this is time for change.
Change starts with us, and it begins when we are able to put aside our differences and come together.
Everybody.
And now, it's your turn.
And now doing your part doesn't mean you have to protest. It starts by becoming more aware of the issues and putting yourself in the shoes of the victims.
Don't feel bad. Get mad.
False killings need to stop.
The list of those who have lost their lives to police brutality is significant in length.
It starts by recognizing my brother, Stephen Clark, who was an unarmed black man murdered in his grandmother's backyard because police believe he had a gun on him.
People like Tamir Rice, a 12-year-old boy who back in 2014 was shot and killed all because he was holding an airsoft gun that looked similar to a real gun.
Imagine being afraid to walk through a neighborhood because a concerned citizen may call the police because you look suspicious.
It starts by recognizing my sister, Atiana Jefferson, who was shot and murdered by police when they arrived after getting a phone call saying that she left her front door open.
Sandra Bland, who was a 28-year-old civil rights activist and back in 2015 was pulled over during a routine traffic stop and was arrested and then later found hung in her jail cell.
Imagine being afraid to be pulled over by the police because a routine traffic stop could lead to your death.
Their assailants still walk free.
Jerome Reed's death never had criminal charges brought up.
People like Bland and Rice have met their untimely death not by choice, not by mistake, and not by design.
Speak the names of those who can no longer speak for themselves.
I am Trayvon Martin.
Philando Castillo.
I am Laquan McDonald.
Elijah McClain.
Michael Brown was a person.
Imagine being 75% more likely than a Caucasian to be charged for committing the same crime and receiving a 20% longer sentence. This is reality for the black community. Our lives are in danger every day when we leave our houses. We need your support now more than ever.
So during this hectic time, check on your black friends.
Speak to your black friends on this matter, and they'll help show you how close to home this matter truly is.
See my color and acknowledge and respect the history of our struggle.
Don't be afraid to reach out to a person of color to ask how they're doing and how you can best support them.
For those who have reached out, I appreciate you and I thank you again. For those who aren't sure whether they should reach out or not, please understand that if you have a black friend, a black coworker, a black partner, a black family member, a black anything, you should check in with them and let them know you stand with them. Especially during times like these, those relationships are what's most important.